Hello everyone, I am Ganesh Mirajkar. So today we are going to discuss about some important questions in structural analysis. So students are requested to write the correct answer in comment box. Okay, so today we are just going to discuss about the questions and the detailed solution will be provided in the next video. So first question is about the flexibility matrix. What they have asked is single bay single story portal frame is there and number of how many so order of flexibility matrix to solve that particular uh, portal frame will be. So this is the frame single bay single story. So what will be the order of flexibility matrix? So this is the first question. Next is about the stiffness matrix, order of stiffness matrix. Same frame is there, single story single bay, and here what they have asked is order of stiffness matrix. Next question is number of boundary conditions required to analyze propped cantilever carrying uniformly distributed load throughout the span. Okay, so what they have asked is number of boundary condition to analyze this propped cantilever carrying uniformly distributed load throughout the span. Okay, the next question is number of equilibrium equations required to analyze two span continuous simply supported beam. Two span continuous beam carrying uniformly distributed load. Here what they have asked is by slope deflection method. So one should know this slope deflection deflection method precisely. So by this method how many equilibrium equations are required if W is the uniformly distributed load. Okay, two span continuous beam. Next question is number of slope deflection equations. Okay, in this question equilibrium equations they have asked. In next question the same problem is there, same beam is there, but here what they have asked is number of slope deflection equations. So how many slope deflection equations are required to solve this continuous beam which is simply supported and carrying uniformly distributed load throughout. Next question is about the sway analysis. So this is the portal frame carrying uniformly distributed load. So left column is shorter and this is longer. The right column is longer, it is having more height. So whether the sway is leftwards, whether it is rightwards, or whether it is in the direction of maximum bending moment, whether it is in the direction of maximum reaction, so write the correct answer. We will discuss all the answers in the next video, okay, in detail. So next question is about the propped cantilever and this is the question from moment distribution method. What they have asked is distribution factor at joint B. Okay, so overhanging portion BC is there at joint B, what will be the distribution factors? So this is the 7th question. Next question is carryover factor for this given beam. Internal hinge is provided at 5 meter, propped cantilever is there, and carryover factor for this kind of beam is option A 5 by 2, 7 by 2, 7 by 5 or 2 by 5. What is the correct answer? Next, one L bent is provided and external moment 30 kN is applied at joint B. In such case, in this case, what will be the slope at B? So various methods are there to find out the slope at joint. You can calculate by moment distribution method, slope deflection method, any general relationship between stiffness, slope and moment. M is equal to k theta likewise. So we will discuss it, that solutions will be discussed in detail in next video. Okay, similar problem is there. External moment 30 kN is applied at joint B and what will be the moment induced at this end A, fixed end. So one end is fixed over here and other is hinged. So value of moment induced at point A. Here next question is about 11th question is about degree of kinematic indeterminacy. One frame is given single bay, two story. Okay, next carryover factor in prismatic beam, other end is guided roller. guided roller is like this. Okay, what will be the carryover factor? Most important question. All the cases are very important, whether it is fixed, hinged, or a guided roller. So what will be the carryover factor? Most correct answer from these options. Next question, sinking of support. Okay, by following standard sign conventions, if it sinks by delta, then moment induced due to the sinking of support will be, following same sign conventions plus and minus, you are supposed to select the most appropriate answer. At A, plus 6 EI delta upon L square, at B 6 EI delta upon L square plus, this is for A, this is for B, likewise sequence. 14th question. Okay, it is for influence line diagram. ABC, simply supported beam with BC is overhang. Okay, so A, B, C. AB is 8 meter, BC is 2 meter, and here from A one point is given at 2 meter, it is D, and you are supposed to find out the maximum coordinate for ILD of shear force at D. You are supposed to draw influence line diagram for shear force at point D and then find out the maximum coordinate for this condition. Next, the last question is about configuration, strain energy, right? So maximum strain energy will be for simply supported beam, fixed beam, propped beam, or free cantilever. Okay, standard cantilever, if that particular beam is carrying uniformly distributed load throughout the span. Okay, of same configuration, whether it is cantilever, whether it is propped cantilever, whether it is simply supported beam carrying cantilever of same span and same other configuration. Okay, same material properties, same uniformity, all other things are same. Okay, intensity of loading is also same. In that case, what will be the case of maximum strain energy, configuration for maximum strain energy? This is the question. Okay, so these were the questions you are supposed to find out. Write the correct answer. Okay, the detailed solutions will be provided in next video. Thank you.